Well, hello everyone. Please come on in when you see this. The reason is there's a 24-hour request period for the live, and there's a different time zone. So that's why my live on YouTube is not tonight, because of their time zone against my 24-hour time zone. So if you're here, just pop in and say hello. I'm going to be doing some card readings, etc. Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Yes, YouTube has a 24-hour policy, but my 24 hours from when I requested to do live streams is not on their time. So there's not much I can do about it. What's happening tonight, but I will reschedule it. Hi. Oh, hi, Beverly. Hi, Hermaine. How are you? I'm glad you guys are here. Yeah, it's just, I hope everybody's well. It's always an adventure with me trying to get things going. I just stay with the basics. Nothing fancy, right? And you just roll with whatever happens. Hi, Sharon. How are you? So this here is because I'm not on YouTube because of the time difference with requesting for live streams. So I will post another one. Apparently it's not there 24 hours. But hey, it all works out anyway. So I was going to do a half an hour on there, half an hour on here. But here, we got some extra time here. Hi, everybody. Glad you're here. Julie is here. Hi, Julie. I'm so grateful everybody came in. So, I'm going to do the same thing I was going to do on YouTube tonight. We are going to pull a card read, see what I sense and feel, what comes up. So, if you have a question, please post a question, and I'll pull some cards on it, or whatever that may be. Now, as far as who wants to come in, that's totally up there. Okay, it's not up to me. And we'll see what I sense and feel. If you see me zoning off, incoming. And I'll try and figure it out for everybody. Who do we have here? Christy's here. And again, Sharon, Heather is here. Thank you all for coming in. And thank you all for being a part of Higher Source Connection. And remember, it's your channel too, so post inspirational things, pull cards for people, whether it's one or whatever, host a live, use it for asking questions or something like that, post a Zoom. So yeah, it's Higher Source Connections, all about connecting people to each other. And so the page is yours to really, maybe you have a skill or an energy or something like that, healing, sound bath, any type, let people know who you are so you can all get connected. And that's the fun part of connecting people together. We have Heather Poole. Hey, Heather, how are you? Kevin's here. Hi, Kevin. Okay, so Heather is saying, just wondering if you could tell me how my daughter's going to do on her health test tomorrow. She has to see a neurologist. Oh, it's not an exam for school. She has to see a neurologist. Oh, I went to one of them. Well, yes, I did. Hopefully she's braver than me. Let's put it that way. And I'm going to tell you, Heather, I'm very sensitive to everything, to pain. I have zero tolerance for pain. Well, I bluntly told him what I thought of his position and what he was doing to me, and I took off and I told everyone in the waiting room, run for your life. I think it was after my car accident, so I think it was like, I don't know, 18, 19 or something like that. I can't remember how well, but I was young enough that, I just got off the table, and I'm sorry, but it is a very good profession, and I know I will eventually be going back to one. But yeah, that was my experience. So let's get right into it and see what I can find. Hi, Sue. Lee is here. Hi, Lee. Okay, let's just kind of see what it's feeling. I feel, well, she's gonna, it's not gonna, the test itself is not going to be so bad. I think it's more of what's in the head. Okay. The more of the anticipation of whatever the exam is, really. Is it like, okay, the results will be what the results will be what needs to be for, like, well, there's definitely going to be some type of ongoing, I'm feeling as far as the test itself goes, she's going to be fine with that. It's more like I would be the same way, worried about what they find, okay? What they find. But it's better to know and how to move forward, I think. So let's just see here. And I would be feeling the same way too if I was having my brain examined and there was issues, things like that. And you're saying, Heather, they have found 2 lesions on her brain. Wow. Well, you know that there is a lot of technology today. And my uncle and a friend of mine, they all had it lifted, you know. Actually, I have a picture of my uncle sitting there healing with his whole top of his head up. There's so much they can do. My blessings to you both on the news of that. And so let's get right into it. What's this card here? Yeah, we have here, we've got dissipating. So this here, what I like about this is staying calm with all the worry. With this here is like being comfortable, but yet knowing your waiting word. Okay, the bird is their communication, waiting for the communication, but kind of just stepping out of it until you hear the exact diagnosis. Is exactly what I said. As hard as that is to do, it's just kind of get your mind. Okay, we won't panic until we hear the final news of the test. So yeah, it's just like separating out of the zone. Okay, we'll wait and then we make our judgment on the course of what we're going to do. And it's the hardest thing to do. Worrying about a child or worrying about another member of the family in any type of medical situation. But there will be news, but it's just kind of saying, okay, you know, we'll wait until we see where this is going to take us. Okay, thank you for coming in, and my prayers for a successful outcome, very positive for you and your family. Okay, thank you for coming in tonight. Okay, Joanne, you know what? That's a deep question. Will he come home? I'm not feeling that direction like right away. As I think, I feel like there's, and this is a hard one because I mean this is your emotions here, right? So it's a very delicate situation. As of right now, I don't know the situation, but as of right now, I don't feel that. And I can't connect with it very strongly. I feel like there's things being dealt with There's things being dealt with. Yeah, I can't connect to him at all. And you know what? As much as I try under your name, it's a blank, and I'm sorry. And most of that times it's like it's none of my business to know. And the spirit will tell me that it's none of my business. So it's just like a blank, static sort of image that I get. And for the message I do have is for you to move on with your life. And take back that part of you. I'm going to get a card for that as well for you, Joanne. Okay, so you're finding out, just one second, Joanne, you're finding out, Heather, tomorrow which way it's going to go. Okay, my blessings to you and your family on the process moving forward. My heart goes out to you all. Wow. Joanne, what do we have for you? Okay, Joanne, you have completion here. Take a look at this to your question. You have completion. So this is what I said about moving forward. And again, my heart goes out to you. But this here is putting to rest with some type of better understanding, I think it is, the heart fulfillment area, okay, for you, with completion, so that you can just continue on your life and do for you, okay? Do for you. That's just the energy that I'm hearing right now, and I pulled that card. Yeah, it's basically time to, Joanne, to, I know, you're hoping he comes back, but I just can't get that vision. All I get is time for you to move on. It's time for you to move on for yourself. Until that time might happen, that he does come back. Okay? My blessings to you and big hugs, Joanne. Thanks for coming in tonight. Does anybody else have a question? Hi, Madeline. Heather Hall is watching. Jennifer is here. Sue is here. Does anybody else have a question? I'm going to do it by question. And if I can answer it, I most definitely will. If I can't, then I will tell you I can't. So we're just trying to see. You're very welcome, Joanne. Okay, does anybody else have a question that they want to put forward regarding any expansion or growth or entrepreneurship or situations that you may have tonight? Okay. All right, I'm just going to pick random then. If there's no questions, let me just pick random. We're going up to, let's see, let me scroll back here, and I'm going to go right back to the beginning and see what I have. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Herminian Murphy? And if I'm not, please correct me. It's been a long day. My apologies. I'm going to do a card for you. And let's see what's in your energy this week. I hope you took advantage of the moon that had our energies high and low. I don't know where you were. Yes, prayer, spirituality, prayer, manifesting for your growth, making decisions. There's something about replanning a direction. I don't know. There's the word retirement just came in, or less of what you're doing in one area of your life. Doesn't have to be your career, but in one area of your life, there's less of what you're doing. This is taking time out to appreciate, to manifest, use this energy to what you really want for yourself. And prayer is your spirituality, your beliefs, your strength, where you get that from. So that's all coming into play a lot stronger with this cycle of the moon. So thank you for coming in tonight for a reading. Beverly, how you doing out there? Beverly, Julie, hi, Julie and Jean and Terry. All righty, so let's get in. Beverly, let's see. I'm going to shuffle a card for you. Let's see. So, with the, this here, I want to get back to that because the yellow is the solar plexus. So this is your personal power. This is where you're putting your focus on, okay? And it comes through your beliefs. And it's also a balance between emotions, logical, busy life, and casual life, okay? All right, so thank you for coming in. So Beverly, let's get to you. And let's see what we have for you. Okay. Let's cut the deck. Okay, Beverly, you have enlightenment. Wow, this is really good. You're also with the solar plex area, your own personal power, what makes you feel good, where's your spark. This here is the heart fulfillment area, okay? This here is you're changing something for yourself, okay? But in a way that it's like you opened up to something. Maybe something was closed off, but you opened up to something. New idea, new belief, could be a new project, starting something new and making sure that it's getting done. So the spark kind of came back on an old idea maybe, or what you're thinking of doing soon. And now it's like, oh, maybe I'll let it happen a little sooner. Okay, Beverly? I love this enlightenment card because this means, oh, oh, wow, yeah, okay. It's like that yes, right? Motivation-wise, which is really good. So that's being played out for you in direction moving forward. And it's a good knowing, too, as well. So making those final shifts, something before winter, too, as well. Very significant. Before the snow flies, that you're making changes. Or adjustment to your day life or your schedule. Okay? Thanks for coming in, Beverly. Okay. Sharon, what's going on down there in Sydney? How's everything, Sharon? I know there's a lot of people here. I'm right at the top of the comments here. So we're going to go to Sharon Robertson. Sharon, we're going to cut the deck for you. Oh, I love this. This is you to a T. Gratitude, Sharon. You're just so grateful for everything that came into your life. Even if it's for a short time, and it came in, it came out, it came in. But you're very grateful. Back to the basics. You treasure friendships, new ideas. A little hard on yourself at times, I feel. But you're very grateful with just like happy. Like, yes, I have this. You have your abundance your way. And that's what's being focused on here with this. This here is also listen to the intuition that you have, okay? And you're very grateful for the intuition that you have. And, it's just very close friendships. Yeah, you're there for everybody, but just remember to wrap your octopus arms around somebody else, around yourself, because you got them wrapped around everybody else. So, playing some time for yourself, wrap that gratitude and that you have. And, and this is like your special time, like your time out. What do you want to do, just for you. And it's putting those plans in motion and getting that done with the moon on the 21st. So what I like about this moon is it's changing our energy up. It's giving us a kick in the rear end to get motivated, to feel things, feel gratitude, feel heart fulfillment. Sometimes it's feeling stress and anger because that means we're triggered with something that we need to clear. We need to make peace with it. Okay, so if you're on that end of the spectrum, it's just letting you know something's unsettled, and you need to settle it. Either have the conversation or declutter or something like that. Okay. All right, Sharon. Thanks for coming in tonight. Julie. Hi, Julie. How are you? Julie Andrews Marquette. How are you? I can easily spell your name because I'm Quette as well. Except I dropped it, Julie. Oh my goodness. It was just 13 letters left. I haven't got the time for 13-letter name. Okay, so let's get in here for Julie. Let's see what card when I cut the deck. Oh, your wisdom. All right, so this is your heart chakra. This is your feelings, getting them well, in order type of thing. It's obviously your intuition, what you're manifesting. Also, what this here is all about, hearing from spirit. Hearing your name maybe or other names in your head. It's the intuition at another level. Okay, this is exactly when I touch this card. Dreams, spirits, messages, spirit guides, etc. with this, Julie, coming on stronger and stronger for you. Yeah, being guided for sure. Being guided, definitely. There's something big happening here. And that's beautiful. Yeah, you got the card, and it's your thoughts and your feelings and everything coming together. But it's the knowing that you have, and you can keep doing this. And with spirituality wise, connection to the spiritual realm, etc., is going to break wide open, and that's beautiful. And yeah, just go with the flow. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Thank you for coming in, Julia. I'm going to see what's on the bottom. Everybody's saying there's so many comments. Sharon, you're welcome. Heather's watching. I'm going to see if there's any questions here. Lee Mitchell. This might sound a bit silly, but we're thinking of adding a second parrot to the family. I have some worries about it might affect the first one? Is this something I should go ahead and do? Another parrot. Another parrot. What do you think? Another parrot. Well, that's really interesting because we always like our pets to have a buddy. But then you've got the alpha pet, and a new pet comes in. And how is that new one going to boss over the other one for status? Or the one you already have be bossed? It seems like, I just feel like one's going to overpower the other. One's going to overpower. There's going to be a definite dynamic. It's funny, I'm trying to get the birds in my head, but so I'm just going to go on your question because I'm still trying to tune into the birds. Okay, whoop, flying out of here. Ooh, that's your perception here. So it's wide open, I'm afraid, which is why I can't focus in on the situation. It's your perception of, okay, let's give this a shot, which is perfect, and wait and see what happens. So that's what I just heard in my head. Instead of okay, this could happen, this may happen to the two birds, blah, blah, blah. But the perception here is just to go in with a positive and wait and see what happens. Can't judge it before it happens. Could be a good companionship, or it could be a little rough. So keep the perception open. And I would say just see what happens. Because usually I can tune in with animals, but all I got was an imbalance there for a little bit with dominance. But yeah, it's how you perceive it. Let it go. Let it open up and give it a try. If you're going to get another one, I think it's exciting. And just see how it plays out. But then you got to think of if it doesn't, what are you going to do with the new bird? So it's how you're perceiving it. But again, it's Lee. It's all about, it's like bringing two cats in, bring another dog in when one's already been there. So again, perceive the whole situation and just kind of, I know it's not that helpful, but I've got two scenarios in my head. I'm trying to pick up on the birds, but I just can't get that right now with the birds. But that's your perception to look at it clearly from all angles and see how it could be wonderful. Could be absolutely wonderful. But I do believe there's a play on personalities. That's what I'm feeling. There's two personalities coming together like this. Okay? Thanks for asking that question. That was a really good one. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Heather Hall is saying, I wondered what Spirit has in the cards for me. Well, Heather, let's see what we have here for you with the heart chakra cards. Let's see what chakra is here. Okay. You have the root chakra for stability. Wow, this here is discovery. This is everything. This is your heart fulfillment. Where is it going? What are you feeling, sensing? What are you merging into? So this is the matter of what makes you happy, basically. Discovering new things that are happening. Again, being invited to other things or other levels. You're intrigued. There's just, it's a must, gotta know what I'm feeling. And then once you have that, you're settled, and then you go on to the next one. It's discovering all these new things here, and what balances you out inside, Heather. That's what I'm feeling right now. A lot of new things coming in, and it is definitely coming in, and they're good things. They're balancing you out, but they're good, exciting things. You're getting intrigued, learning new people, new knowledge, and it's just going to help you grow. It's just amazing. So yeah, you're discovering a lot of new things, and that's beautiful. And you're open to it, which is fantastic. Your curiosity, your curiosity has you. Okay, I'm going to go back up to the top here again. Okay, there was Beverly, and there's Terry. Hi, Terry. Let me get you a card here, if you're still here. Oh, yours is... Okay, Terry, here is release. So, yes, this here, there's something you really have to make amends with. Like I said, we never forget, Terry. We never, but we can make forgiveness and we can release that so that we're okay with it, even though it's still that whatever that is, situation or person is still, the situation's still in our energy, but it's a way of seeing a silver lining in it and turning it around. Definitely emotional release. I'm really feeling here for inner peace, for inner calmness. It almost feels like you have to say something and how you're going to say it. But it's a release regardless, no matter what it is. So that's what I'm feeling for you, is to let go and have that conversation. Even if it's just with yourself, have that conversation. It's time. It's time, Terry. Okay? And you're very welcome, Heather. Okay, Terry, yeah, a lot of conversation. But for your own stress and anxiety, you really need to just say, like, let it heal or let it go. For your own calmness. That's what I'm feeling. Bringing the calmness down. Okay. All right. So let's get into... Okay, Kevin. My condolences. A beautiful, beautiful young woman. Shailene. Beautiful woman. And I'm going to tell you she is with you. Okay, when your name first came up and at the top and I saw you come in, she was right here to let you know. Wow. Okay, Kevin, she's talking about she's talking about a tribute or something being planned. I don't know if it was already done, but something in her honor regarding yourself. Because you two are so rainbow connected, okay, together, you're so, like, rainbow connected, the two of you. She's always by your side. She's always by your side. Give her some time to show you some signs. Give her some time to come into your dreams, okay? Okay, Kevin, is there something being in the ground for her? Is there something attached to something? Kevin, like a bench, a tree? Is there... because she's showing me something. I don't know if it has her name engraved on it or it's in the works or being planned or something like that. Is there any way that you're twins, right? Very tight rainbow connection. So can you tell me, is there something outside for her or being planned for her? Because I find her surrounded by the outdoors, free when she's outside. You know, that was her happy place, outside, until she got ill. And even then, during her good days, she wanted to be outside, is what she's showing me. She has lots of love for everybody, and there wasn't enough time to say things. I'm feeling like there wasn't like the full things that were said. The family plot for her urn. So there'll be something there that she sees there that she's very thankful for, Kevin. What's with the okay, I'm hearing a lot of music. So Kevin, what is the music part of it? Was there, I can't make out, but it's rhythm. It was before she passed. Was there a certain song or something played, or there's something about rhythm, beat, music? I'm trying to get it from her. But if you can, was there music played before she passed, Kevin? Or she has a favorite song. There's something about good music, favorite song, something like that. So what she's saying is little pieces of, so is everybody getting some of her ashes? Because that's what she wants. She's talking about the ashes. Everybody having a little piece, yes or no, to that, Kevin? You're all going to have them, you're all going to have some of her ashes, is what she's talking about. Oh, the song. Oh, Bon Jovi. Okay, because it's like it's going over my head, and I'm trying to get it to slow down. Oh my gosh, that's fabulous. Notice she knows that. She knows that. Oh my goodness. Did someone, Kevin? Did someone have a lock of her hair? Can you, yes or no? There's something about her hair, but it's held up, so it's like by itself. Did somebody get a lock of her hair before she passed? Or there's something about a lock of her hair. If you could answer that, Kevin. Or something to do with her hair. Nine little urns. She knows that, 'cause I was going to say they're about this big, you know, and everybody gets, oh my gosh, because what I saw, they were, well, the ones I saw, they looked like an image of birds, and there were these little urns, and this is what, yeah, oh my gosh, so she knows that, and she's so appreciative of that, and she wants to let you know that, you know, that is her physical leftover parts, ashes. This is what I'm trying to say. She's free of that. She wants you to know that she lived a good life. It wasn't, was there something about, what was with her length of her, was there something about her marriage or something? Was that recent? And then she got ill, and there's something about that, Kevin. We all have some of her hair. Thank you, because she was holding up like hair, not a thank you for validating that, because I get these images and I really want to make them come across as clear as I possibly can. So you have all of her hair. She talked about everybody, like the ashes, the little urns, the tribute, the music, the song that's going to be played. So she sees and knows everything that goes on. She also sits behind family members or beside them as they're grieving over her. And just feel that energy shift, and you'll know that she's there. Every time you talk about her, she's there, because you two are connected. Just like, well, genetically, you're twins, right? You're connected. Yes, I'm going to wait, Kevin, because yes, it's internet, it's weather, it's a lot of storms happening, so I will wait for your response. She still sparkles. She still sparkles. Okay, she's showing a picture. She's showing a picture. Yes or no, Kevin? Do you changed something in a tribute to her on a shelf or something, or there's something about a picture? Okay, I'm driving in a car and it's got like dice balls or something hanging from the rear view mirror. I don't know what this means. And then I got a photograph of something. So this tells me it's a picture from maybe not too long ago, or maybe it was long ago, Kevin. She got married, on July 26, 2025. That's what she was talking about, her marriage. Oh, you know how much that meant to her, don't you? That's what she so wanted, was the wedding. It was like the wish, like she knew, you know, like what I'm hearing right now. I got that dream, even if for a short moment, I got that dream. And she wants everyone to know how happy she was. And she's just here in my mind, still dressed, still dancing, happy, content. And she's with other relatives too. She didn't cross over alone. I'm going to tell you that right now, Kevin. I just put up 2 pictures of her and her that's her grandmother. Wow. Oh my gosh. So she was met by them all on the other side. She says, when she says, you know, she's thankful. Get this right, Mary, get this right. She's thankful for her spiritual beliefs because they were there. Excuse me, they were there. All around. She knew they were all around her. And her belief in somewhere else. But also the belief she's going to continue on living, but just in a different energy. Now, she's only been gone a short time. I've asked her to take her time, but to come into a dream and give you a dream, a vivid dream, so that you know that she is there. So let this dream play out, okay? I know when I had my first vivid dream, it was so overwhelming. I woke up bawling, crying. I actually tried to force myself from my dream to wake up. It was just hysterical. But it meant so much because I knew it was real. It's like they were right there in front of me. Yes, because she's talking about her dress. Wow. But that meant so much to her. Was family around, etc. But she's also saying to deliver a message that it's love for her was short, long, but the marriage was short. But she's releasing to whom she was married to that when it's ready, it's okay. It's like she's opening. When I see open, it means it's okay. Move on when the time is right. I want nothing but love and companion for whomever she married when the time comes. She's talking about her wedding ring. Kevin, she's talking about her wedding ring. And you put it on your wall past Sunday. She sees all that. She sees all that, Kevin. And she's just, what everybody's done in her memory, and how much love she feels on the other side. And she wants everybody to know that I'm still around. I'm still around. I have a little bit of a prankster kind of with her. So, you know, maybe you might see some weird things happening, flickering of the lights, or just some strange things. But here's what I want you to ask for a sign. She says to me right now, for the sign to know I'm with you, keep asking it. Something specific, only you and her share. Okay, something specific. And keep asking for it. Okay, until you see it, until her energy is able to, Kevin. Hi, Chantel. Yes, please let him know, the extended family, but please let him know when he's ready. She wants nothing but him to, who she married. I had to be politically correct because I'm not sure. So whomever she married, to feel free when the time comes to find love and to move on. But there's something with her ring. I'm going to end this here tonight, guys, because this is like really consuming me. She's so beautiful and she's so vibrant and just ill and taken too soon, just as her life was starting. But her marriage, having that wedding was the best thing for her. But there's something about her ring, and I don't know what it is, that meant the world to her. So I see it on her finger. So can I ask if the ring was just taken off at the last minute and somebody has the ring, Kevin? She's been turning on my son's wall clock. Ha! Yeah, I felt like, you know, well, the good thing, her energy is like starting, because it felt electrical. It felt like that she could really turn her energy and have some fun. So, innocent fun like that from her, because she does have a sense of humor. But she's referencing to the ring, and I just want to, whatever that means. But she was proud of that. She was proud, whatever. I think that's what it is. A ring represents commitment, something coming full circle, and something that she was very proud of and made her happy, is why I think she's showing me her ring on her finger. And I just want to thank you for coming in, and know that she's with you. And we never get over the loss of a loved one in the physical realm. but she's letting you know that she's with you guys always and loving what you're doing and seeing what you're doing since she passed. So big hug to you, Kevin. That sister bond that you have, well, she'll always be there guiding you. Okay? Always there helping and guiding you. Yes, before the cremation, all the jewelry was taken off. So this is why I was going like this. So it was taken off. Okay, so she just knows that happened. That happened. But she has it with her still in the spiritual realm. She has her rings on in the spiritual realm, even though they were taken off. So anyway, my blessings to you, Kevin. Thanks for coming in tonight. And yeah, she's with you every time you think of her. And sees what you do. But please ask for something specific, only between the two of you. That's different. Not a feather, not a dime, even though you may get those. But this is something very different is what I'm hearing from her. And you'll figure it out, she says. And then you'll see it. Okay? And keep asking for that sign from her. Okay? Big hugs to you, Kevin. Thank you for coming in tonight. Deborah Bennett says, hi, Mary. I had a visitation from my mom about 2 years ago, and it was amazing. Aren't they? Aren't they when you have them? Emotional, amazing, excited. It's like, it's just so much. And then once you have that, you know, right? There's just no denying it. That's for sure. So, folks, I am going to leave this tonight, and I want to thank you for all coming in tonight. Thank you for the readings that you have, but to end it on a note with Kevin, who lost his twin sister very recently, I have to, because, I feel that, and I thank you all for understanding. We'll do this again, and, yeah. Just know that your loved ones are with you all the time. And listen. If you calm the mind, you'll listen. You'll have those signs. So thank you all for coming in tonight. And we'll try this again. But Kevin, it was your night to hear from her. And know that she's with you. Thank you so much. Blessings to everyone. I'm going to sign off now. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to smudge. And I'm going to say hello to Shailene and thanking her for coming in tonight as I release her from my energy. Anyway, thanks everybody. Bye.